पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत श्री राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वीणा प्रादलक्ष क्षिप्त कामादितरंग मध्ये कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृंदे नमस्ते चरणारविंदम्। कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। Everyone please chant Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare। Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila composed by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami। Kaviraj Krishnadas Goswami ji ki jai। We all are very fortunate to hear Mahaprabhu's beautiful pastimes, where we are hearing about the pastimes of devotees, pastimes of great devotees like Madhavendra Puri. And it is one of the very important composition where we devotees can learn a lot. Where we are hearing very important part and the principle that we have heard about fame, that Madhavendra Puri left Ramana, Hilchora Gopinath, because of the fear of fame. And when he reached Jagannath Puri, even the people there, they were knowing about Madhavendra Puri, because you know that pratishtha or the fame runs after who doesn't desire it, and the one who actually desires it, he always cry for it, he always seek for it. And when he reached Jagannath Puri, everyone was serving him, everyone was giving honor and respect to Madhavendra Puri. So Madhavendra Puri Pad, he was feeling suffocated. He wanted to get out of that place because he actually doesn't desire fame. But then he thought that my utmost duty is to serve Gopalji. Gopalji asked for the sandalwood paste from me. So I have come here to serve Gopalji. So he didn't thought of himself. He was thinking of Krishna. He was thinking of Gopalji and his service. And along with that, we are going to listen one of our very important instance related to that. Maharaj is not telling this about himself. Maharaj is remembering his Guruji, and he's trying to recall, and he's going to present the same before us. After getting initiation from Guru Maharaj, when Maharajji and Madhavpuri Prabhuji, and when he was initiated in Jagannath Puri only in 1997. And then Maharajji, whenever he used to come to visit Delhi, so everyone used to ask, who has initiated you? And whenever I used to tell about Guruji, everyone was shocked. Who is this Guruji? We have never heard of this Guruji. But when they hear Katha of Guru Maharaji from us, they also get attracted to be the disciple of Gurudev. And so we used to carry so many devotees, so many people to get initiated from Guruji. Because what Maharaji got, he always has the desire to share it with others. The love that he is relishing, the blessings that he is getting, he wants that others should also be getting the same. Why this feeling occurs that everyone should get these blessings? It because that is not unlimited. The love, the blessings, it is unlimited. And wherever there is scarcity, there is jealousy, there enviousness. Where we can find this? Because if the resources are limited and the people who are aspiring for it, they are more. And this is the case in material world. Because here we have limited resources. So that is why we see people fighting, getting envious of each other. Like Bhaktivigyan Goswami Maharaj Ji, he used to tell us a beautiful story. For example, just take into consideration that your house is running short of water and the government procured a tanker, water tanker, so that everyone can get the water. And everyone has to be in queue and they can get water. But the condition is that every time only a single bucket of water. Now see here, the supply or the resources are limited, but the demand is unlimited. There are so many people who want to have the water, but the resources of the water is limited. So if anyone takes one bucket of water and he asks for one glass, comparing why you're giving this extra glass to him, then there will be quarrel, there will be fight, because the resources are limited and the demand is unlimited. In the similar way, on the hand, Maharaji, if you reach Nigari and water is very pure, very sweet water of Gangaji, if you want to have some water there, or if anyone goes to Gangaji and in whatever quantity that person desires to have, he may have it. And even the others will say, go, I will have it. Because there is no restriction. You can take as many as because their supply is unlimited. There's ample supply of water. So there's no fight. Similarly, in the spiritual world, there's no fight, no quarrel, because there the supply is unlimited. And as much as you desire to serve Bhagwan Ji, you can serve. Even 24 hours you can serve. Because Krishna or the God is not limited, he is unlimited. And the Harikatha is unlimited, and the service is unlimited. There is no limit to seva. You can serve even in the day, in the night, and serve as much as you can. Even the others will think and aspire to do more. So this is one rule. This is the rule. Here, there's current, the supply is limited. But in the spiritual world, in the service area, there is no limit of seva or service. They would like to, but I don't know why you people are not able to hear me properly. I'm sitting at the same place. So, should I continue, Prabhuji? Okay, everyone started enjoying that we get initiated, but Maharaji got into the trouble. And what was the trouble? So, Prabhuji, you want me to disconnect and then rejoin it? You can speak. Okay. Okay. So I may continue now. Okay. So next time when Maharaji went to his Guruji, Guru Maharaji told that I'm very happy because you are serving Mahaprabhu. But Maharaji asked that Gurudev, I have a problem. I'm facing a problem, a challenge. That people are giving us so much respect and honor. So I get scared. I really get scared to have that, to accept that honor and respect. So we are bewildered what to do and what not to do. But then Guru Maharaj Ji saw and he said, are you worried about your own fame or you want to serve Mahaprabhuji? What is more important? Is it your fame, fear of fame, or the service to Mahaprabhuji? Your fame is not big, it is not significant, but the service to Mahaprabhuji is more important. So more people, if they come to know about Mahaprabhuji, more will chant, more will serve Mahaprabhuji, more people will get engaged into preaching. So more seva will be done for Mahaprabhuji. It is not only one who speak Hari Katha, he is preaching. Even the one who is assisting in that preaching is also actually doing the service. There are many people around who are doing seva, like who are doing sevas in the form of their doing translation or they are doing videos. They are also preaching, though directly not, but indirectly. And who was the first to do this? And Haridas go to every house and beg everyone. Bolo Krishna. I don't know why there is sound problem. I'm sitting at the same similar place I was sitting yesterday, the same area. Am I audible? If anyone could confirm.
Yes, now it's clear.
Okay, Prabhuji. But even in the other katha, they are not able to hear. because people on the other group, they are chanting, they are unable to hear. I think there is some sound issue at the end of Maharajji only. Everyone is starting chatting that there is no sound in the Hindi group. I cannot hear Maharajji because I think he has left the chat group. There is some problem at Maharajji's place also. Maharajji is me. No, he's not even in the group. So I think we need to wait till Maharajji joins and then we can continue. Should speak and chant more and more. Bhajo Krishna, Bolo Krishna, Gao Krishna. So this preaching, Mahaprabhu was the first preacher of spreading the Hari Nam. This was what we missed. So I am waiting because we are waiting for Maharajji to join. I think there's some issue on other's end. Till the time Maharajji is not there, you can chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Host has asked us to wait because they have lost the internet connection. Yes, it is reconnected. It is reconnected. So we are again connected. Ji. So Guru Maharaj Ji was telling that your fame is not important, but the service of Mahaprabhu is far more significant. Sri Madhvendra Puri Paji, with the fear of getting the fame, he thought of leaving Jagannath Puri. But again, he rethought that I cannot leave the seva to Gopal Ji in between. So this is more significant. In the path, like you see the toll tax place, in the similar way. So they are not going to charge anything from Madhvendra Puri. So the king ordered and gave some papers that nobody is going to charge any toll from Madhvendra Puri while he was taking the sandalwood paste back to his Gopalji from Jagannath Puri. Like you give tax in the present time, you give toll tax. So this is all this lineage is coming since old times, that even in Mahaprabhu's time, people used to take tax. No, not only from the times of Mahaprabhu. It is from the times of Krishna. Because Krishna used to ask for the tax from all the gopis in Varsana. Gopis, you need to give me tax. And they used to ask, you pass from this place, you take your doodh and dahi, your curd and milk, to the other city or the other town. So this is one of the very beautiful pastime of Dan Ghati and Barsana. This is not a new thing. This is as old as in the times of Krishna. So when a very beautiful instance, Madhavendra Puri was taking the sandalwood paste from Jagannath Puri, and where he's heading towards? He's heading towards Govardhan. And after some days, Madhavendra Puri reached to Ramana at the place of Gopinath, where Gopinath stole kheer for Madhavendra Puri. On the way back to Govardhan, he reached. So Madhavendra Puri was paying obeisances on the path to Gopinathji. He was dancing, he was praying, he was drawn into the ecstasy. There was no kartal, no bridang, but Madhavendra Puri was dancing in front of Gopinath. He paid obeisances to Gopinath with the feeling that he is the same Gopinath who stole kheer for me. So looking at this, if all the servants of Gopinathji, they paid obeisances to Madhavendra Puri. So they all gave the prasad of Gopinath to Madhavendra Puri. So all the devotees in the Ramuna, they were giving all respect and honor to Madhavendra Puri. They all offered the Mahaprasad to Madhavendra Puri ji. He had this prasad twice. Once Gopinath stole the prasad, and other time he got the prasad as a prasad after being served to Gopinath. So he got the name. So Maharaji is asking who all have seen Kheer Chora Gopinath. On the same night, Madhavendra Puri ji slept in the temple of Gopinath ji, and on the very same night, he had a dream again. So whosoever is in our mind all the time, he always comes to our dream. It is a saying. So Madhavendra Puri was always absorbed in the memories and the love of Gopalji. So he used to have the dream of Gopalji only. So in the first instance, Gopalji came into the dream, who was trapped under the ground, and he asked Madhavendra Puri to take him out of that ground. And this is the third time Gopalji came into the dream of Madhavendra Puri Pad. So if you are absorbed into the memories of one, they'll come into your dream. So if you think of the ghost, it will come into your dream. If you think of your beloved or your parent, you get to have the dream of the same beloved or your partner or your parents. So wherever your mind is, you get to have the dreams related to that person or around that situation only. So Sri Gopalji came into the dream of Madhavendra Puri and asked that I have already got this sandalwood paste and camphor. So instead of taking all these to me, you can massage Gopinath Prabhu with the sandalwood paste and camphor. So if you are going to massage and you are going to apply the chandan on the body of Gopinath ji, I will consider as if you have applied the same on my body. This is such a beautiful instance. So Bhagwan is called Bhakt Vatsal. God is very compassionate and he's full of compassion for all the devotees. Ramana is very close to Jagannath Puri. But while getting back to Govardhan means he has to travel 15 miles, 1500 miles. So there's much of the labor involved in getting the Chandan to Govardhan. Because while going from Govardhan, they reached to Jagannath Puri. But while getting such big containers of Chandan and camphor back to Govardhan, it is very much of a labor task. We'll hear this in future. And there are so many Muslims, king, who will keep on asking about the Chandan, will touch it. They'll try to know more and more about it. So what Gopalji told Madhavendra Puri, that the Chandan and the camphor, whatever you are getting for me, you just apply the same on Gopinathji. We are same, we are non-different. Just try to understand. If Radha Madan Mohanji is very dear to anyone, Radha Madan Mohanji is the Pran Dhan of Sanatan Goswami. Madan Mohan Radhe Sanatir Prane Dhan Re. And Govind Dev Ji's Rup Goswami Pran Dhan Re. Jaya Radha Govind Radha Govind Radhe. So Govind Dev Ji is the favorite deity of Rup Goswami. These names are different. Madan Mohan Ji, Radha Raman Ji, Radha Damodar Ji, Radha Gopinath Ji, Radha Shyam Sundar Ji, Radha Giridhari Ji, Radha Madhav Ji. These are all different names only. But actually, who are all these? They all are Krishna only. But why they have different names? Because while performing different Lila and the pastime, they get to have these different names. What is the meaning of Madan Mohan? Madan means calm, Kamadev. The Kamdev, if 5 arrows of Kamdev, if it reaches anyone, he get to have the lust. This is all because of Kamdev. They get to have the lust. It is like a king. It is Kamdev Maharaj. And if he spread 5 arrows, bus, then the person just fell into the trap of lust. But how is Krishna? He is Madan Mohan, one who mohit, or who attracts even the Kamdev. So one even who attracts the Kamdev is Madan Mohan. So Kamdev is thinking, I have won over many devotees. Even Brahmaji fell into my trap and he started running after his own daughter. So Kamdev is thinking that even Brahmaji fell into my trap. Even Shivji ran behind Mohini. So Kamdev is thinking that it is my power that everyone fell into the trap. Even Naraji wanted to get married. Kamdev is thinking, he's thinking very high of himself, that it is because of me, my great potency, they are not able to win over their lust. But it is his misconception. Sitaram. So Maharaj is saying that nowadays everyone is preparing to welcome Lord Ram. So everyone we can hear Ram, Ram, Ram in country, in even outside India. Everyone is chanting Ram, 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 Ram. Why? Because on 22nd, at the very birthplace of Ramji in Ayodhya, Ram Lila is going to be welcomed. And even at Maharajji's place, there's going to be a celebration for the next 3 years. Today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. So everyone is singing the glories of Sri Ram. So Madan Mohan ji is so very beautiful. Naraji saw a beautiful lady. He was the most beautiful lady in the universe. And she came to Naraji and showed her palm that uh, I think you can read the lines on my hand. And when Naraji saw that beautiful lady and he told that the person with whom you're going to get married is going to be very rich, very beautiful. But after seeing the beauty of that lady, Naraji even wanted to get married to her. So Naraji went to Hari and asked that I want to get married to that same lady. Can you please lend me your beautiful face, because you are the most beautiful face I have ever seen. You have the lotus like eyes, beautiful eyebrows, a very sharp featured nose, you have beautiful lips. So you are the most beautiful or the handsome man anyone can have and can see. So Naraji asked Sri Hari, that you please lend your beauty to me. So Naraji was happy that now I'm not going to get the face of Hari, beauty of Hari. But what actually was given to Naraji? So Sri Hari, he gave him the face of a monkey. Why? Because one of the name of Hari is Hari, and there is one more meaning of Hari, that is a monkey. So Sri Hari, God, Krishna, he gave his monkey face to Naraji. And when he reached to that place where all the kings, they were aspiring to get married to that beautiful lady. So when Naraji reached that place and he participated that I also want to be the groom. So when everyone looked at Naraji, they all started laughing. And Naraji was thinking, oh, I have got the most beautiful face, handsome face of the earth. I have even Sri Hari has lent his face to me. So everyone was laughing, actually laughing, seeing the monkey-like face of Naraji. But Naraji was thinking in his mind that I've got the face of Hari, Krishna. So everyone was laughing. So he realized that these all people are making fun of me. So when Naraji get to see his own face, Naraji gets so very agitated that Krishna, I asked you you gave me your face, but you have given me the face of a monkey. Won't I be able to get married to this Vishwamohini, the most beautiful, universal, beautiful lady? I'm going to curse you. Like I am feeling a separation from this Mohini. Similarly, you are going to have the separation. And we monkey-like people are only going to help you. And you will be able to meet your own beloved wife because of we monkeys. And later, when Bhagwan, he removed his Yog Maya, unveiled the Yog Maya, Naraji realized, oh, what I was thinking. I cursed Krishna. Oh my God, what I have done. I have committed a biggest offense. Oh, what I have done. So Naraji got worried. And the same happened. Sita Ramji got to have the separation, and the monkeys, they on hearing the beautiful pastimes of Sri Ram, even a stone-like heart gets to melt. If stone can flow, who can be a stone-like? So everyone can be drawn into the ecstasy on hearing the Ram Katha. Just keep on hearing and glorifying and remembering the beautiful pastimes of Sri Ram. So one day will come that we'll have a stone-like heart melt. So now Maharaji is going to speak something more about Sri Ram. Ramji is so very dear to the devotees, and devotees are very dear to him. He loves his all the brothers. All his brothers are very dear to Sri Ram. The love of Ram and Sita, the love of Ram and Lakshman, the love of Ram and Bharat, the love of Ram and Shatrughan, the love of Ram with Kekai, with Dashrath, with Kaushalya, with Sugriv, with Hanuman, with Sugriv, with Vibhishan. This is just the index. If you'll get to know and hear the characters and the story in detail, it is so very blessed and beautiful katha. And everyone is so dear to Sri Ram. And Sri Ram is so very dear to everyone. This is unlimited. The glory is unlimited, just like an ocean. Among all the brothers, everyone thinks that the love of Ram and Lakshman is of the supreme topmost position. And undoubtedly it is. If you get to stand under the sun, a shadow is formed. What is the color of that shadow? What is the color of shadow? Maharaj is asking. So everyone is, the shadow of Sri Ram is not black. The shadow of Ramji is golden. What is the complexion of Sri Ram? Like the color of complexion of Krishna is blue-black, blue-black, blackish blue. This is the complexion of Krishna, a little bit of blue and black. But what is the complexion of Sri Ram? It is greenish black. It is slight green. and little wheatish. Green and wheatish. So if Ramji stands under the sun, how can the shadow formed is golden? Because the color of the shadow is usually black. But how come the shadow of Sri Ram is black, golden and not black? It is like molten gold. Why? Do you know why? Because the shadow of Ram is Lakshman. And Lakshman is the shadow of Sri Ram only. And the complexion of Lakshman is golden. So that is why the shadow of Sri Ram is golden. So the shadow of Sri Ram is not black, it is golden because Lakshmanji is the shadow of Sri Ram. It is very detailed, this katha. I will speak more about it in the coming days. But Lakshmanji used to stay along Sri Ram, though Lakshmanji never had any meal, any sleep in the 14 years when he was with Sri Ram and Sri Sita ji. He served Sri Ram like anything. And it is said that the love of Lakshmanji towards Sri Ram is so very deep, but you cannot even compare the sacrifice and the love of Sri Bharat towards Sri Ram. No one can love Sri Ram like the Bharat does. When Bharatji get to know that Sri Ram has been sent to 14 years of exile, Bharatji took all the Ayodhya people and to beg Sri Ram to come back. And when they were crossing the river, when he reached near the river, he get to meet a Brahman and he asked, Brahman, does my brother went through this path only? Does my brother remembers me? Does my brother Sri Ram remembers me? Does he ask for me? Brahman said, I have seen your brother. This is the evidence that the love of your love towards Sri Ram is very deep, but I cannot measure the love of Sri Ram towards you. But I can tell you one instance. When Sri Ram was trying to cross this river, then I asked him to recite few mantras, Swasti Vachan mantras, and give us the blessings. When I put some water for sankalpa on Sri Ram's palm, for sankalpa, a Brahman does sankalp with water, but a devotee actually have the tears for sankalpa, and the Brahman takes water for sankalpa. This is the difference between a Brahman and a devotee. But when I gave water on the palm of Sri Ram, and few mantras were being chanted, and when I was chanting the mantra, there was a word called Bharat in the chanting mantra. His hand, Sri Ram's hand, started trembling, and Sri Ram was into tears. He was just weeping and crying. He was memorizing you. He was remembering you. Just on hearing the name of Bharat. Sri Ram was feeling the ecstasy. He was remembering you. This is how deep the love of Sri Ram towards Bharat. It cannot be described through words. When Sri Ram went into the forest, and there is one Devi of one. Like in Vrindavan, you have Vrinda Devi. Similarly, there is a forest, there is a Devi of one. The path on which Sri Ram walked, and when he was moving forward, Sri Ram was praying to one Devi. Oh, one Devi, I am begging something from you because he is Maryada Purushottam. I'm not asking you for the fruits. I don't want you to protect me. I'm not asking for the shade of fruits, shade of trees. I am not asking you fruits. So when one Devi asked, what you desire? But Sri Ram prayed that on the path on which I have walked, you kindly remove all the thorns from that path. So one Devi asked that you have already crossed that path. So why you are asking me to remove all the thorns from that path? You have already walked on that. So now why you are requesting me to remove the thorns? Because Sri Ram told, I know that Bharat will come asking for me. He can never leave me. He can never live without me. I don't want my Bharat to get hurt from any of the thorn. I know this in my heart that Bharat will definitely come to follow and come to ask for me. And he'll follow the same path. So I don't want him to get hurt because of the thorn. He's already suffering so much. He's already suffering so much pain. I don't want that his body gets hurt. He gets more pain. I don't desire that. One Devi answered, oh dear Ram, are you not sure that Bharat is very strong? Do you think Bharat is so weak? Isn't it true that he's a Kshatriya? Can't he can't he bear the pain of a thorn? Is he so very sensitive? Ramji is crying, but he is laughing too. He's suffering from the same both emotions. He was crying as well as he was laughing and smiling. He was smiling and told, my Bharat is very, very strong. He's very strong. He can bear so many big thorns. So why are you asking to remove these thorns? The one Devi inquired. Ramji was crying and he asked that you will never be able to understand this. Bharat is very strong. But if any of the single thorn gets to hurt Bharat, he'll be very disheartened to know that this is the same path my Sri Ram Prabhu has walked on. So he'll think of me, that Sri Ram has walked through the same path and how much hurt he might have. Just feeling that pain. I don't want you to leave a thorn, because this thorn will not hurt his feet. This thorn will hurt his heart when he gets to know that even my brother Shriram has walked through the same path, and it might have hurt that. The pain of heart is very intense, very intense. The pain of a body can be cured if you spread some ointment. It can be cured. You can spread some ointment onto that. And even you can take some painkiller to reduce the pain. But what to speak of the pain in heart? It will never be cured out of any medicine, any painkiller. It's the pain that kills. It is actually the pain that kills. The painkiller can cure the pain of the body, but it can never kill the pain of the heart. It is a pain that kills. No medicine can cure the pain of a heart. It can only be cured out of love. There is no other alternative to that. So the love and the affection of Sri Ram towards Bharat and Bharat towards Sri Ram is very intense. And among all the mothers, Kaushalya, Sumitra, and Kekai, do you know Ramji used to love which mata the most? Which mother the most? It is Kekai. Sri Ram used to love Kekai the most. The most. Though he loves Kaushalya ji and Sumitra ji, but Sri Ram used to love Kekai the most. You know why? Because the Kekai is the mother of Bharat, Sri Bharat. That is why Sri Ram loves Kekai the most. The love and the affection of Bharat with Sri Ram can never be measured. And even we can never measure with whom Sri Ram reciprocate the most or the least. This is the language of love. That either we can speak our heart out, and you can never speak out your heart, and not even can keep the same inside your heart. This is a different theory altogether. This is a different world. This is the Prem Rajya. This is the kingdom of love. And because Kekai is the mother of Bharat, so Sri Ram used to worship Mother Kekai the most, loved Mother Kekai the most. So the Lila, the pastimes of Sri Ram are such which can make you cry, which can make you laugh, and which can melt your heart. It is so very intense. Bolo Siyavar Shri Ram Chandra ki Jai. So it's the Ram fever going on. Everyone is chanting Ram, 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 and everyone is hearing the glories of Shri Ram. This world can never walk or move or run without Shri Ram. The world will get stagnant without Shri Ram. Because it is the digital world and no computer can run without RAM. So some people call it RAM and some people call it Ram. So this world can never move ahead without Ram or the RAM. This whole world will stop and get stagnant without Ram and Ram. So this world can never move without Sri Ram. Bolo Siyavar Shri Ram Chandra ki Jai. So we were hearing that Sri Gopalji came into the dreams of Sri Madhavendra Puri, that instead of, I have already received the sandalwood paste and camphor that you got for me. So Gopalji is saying, I've already received the sandalwood paste, but actually they have not reached Govardhan. So how come Gopalji is saying that I have received this? When we prepare some dish for Thakurji at our home, or when we get something from outside for Thakurji, at the same time that bhoga is accepted by Lord. Actually, because the purpose of that is to serve Gopalji. For example, we made puri halwa. So if you prepare and just think in your mind that I am going to prepare laddus for Shri Ramji or puri halwa or moong dal, if we prepare some dish for Bhagwan, if you're, and even you can prepare the dishes at your home and you can serve your Thakurji at home. So when we prepare some dish, even while we are preparing the dish, the Krishna already accepted that, because we are making that for the pleasure of Krishna. So it has already been accepted by Krishna. This is one of the level of bhavana, devotion. And when we offer the bhog with tulsi dal, along with tulsi dal, the Krishna accepted it for sure. So Gopalji said to Madhavendra Puri in dream that I have already accepted the sandalwood, and you can apply the same to Gopinathji, because there is no difference between me and Gopinathji. So you can understand one more principle. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakurji tells, if anyone speaks, my Thakurji is little less and the Thakurji of Vrindavan is big or he's great, this is one of the offense, because all the deities, they are the same. Mine one is little less significant or less powerful, or the one in Vrindavan is great. Even this feeling is an offense. We should never think of the same. Yes, though there is a speciality of of the deities in Vrindavan, because they are being served by our Vaishnavas and Gurudevs. But they are not different. They are non-different, considering this is an offense. So even Gopalji established that whatever sandalwood paste you are getting from me, you just rub the same and massage the same on Gopinathji's body. Because doing this, even the temperature of my body will reduce if you'll apply the same to Gopinathji. Though they are hundred of miles away from each other, is it possible? If you are having the food and I am not having the same, so whose tummy will be filled? It's not possible. But if I am eating and you are not eating, I am going to get nourished, because we are different. Because our love is different, our body is different, our level is different. But Krishna, Sri Bhagwan, Sri Vigra, all the deities are same only. They are not different. This is being established by Sri Gopalji. So don't have any kind of misconception. Don't doubt. So you must have the faith. You can massage the body of Sri Gopinathji. So Bhakti Siddhant Prabhupada ji is speaking and telling the place of Gopalji is Vrindavan, which is very far from Ramana. And for that, they need to cross the path where Muslim kings are residing. So Madhvendra might have difficulty in taking out the sandalwood paste from Jagannath Puri or Ramana to Vrindavan. So instead, he asked to apply the same to Gopinath ji. What Prabhupada ji is teaching, Gopal ji is in Vrindavan and Gopinath ji is in Ramuna near Jagannath Puri. So why Gopal ji asked to spread and apply the chandan on Gopinath ji? Because Gopal ji is Bhakt Vatsal. He loves his devotees. He's thinking how will Madhavendra Puri will get the chandan to such a far place and my devotee will feel difficulty. In the way a bhakta is sacrificing so much for their Lord, for Gopalji. Madhavendra Puri is not having anything. He has promised not to eat anything. Ye yatha mam prapadante tam sadam bhajamya. Even the Gopalji broke his promises. You can apply the chandan to Gopinathji. There is no need to get chandan for me. You'll suffer. And I don't want you to suffer. Because while coming back to Vrindavan, there will be so many Muslim kings who will trouble you and ask for tax. So seeing and looking at the troubles or the difficulties that he might suffer, Gopalji established his principle that there is no difference between Gopinathji and Gopalji. They're not different. Like Radha Damodarji, the Damodar, like Yashoda Damodar, Sri Damodar was tied with the love rope of Yashoda ji. But what is Radha Damodar? So you may think, how come Radha Damodar are together? It is not the young baby Damodar. It is a young adolescent Damodar. Because that young Damodar was tied and bound by the love ropes, by the ropes of love, prem ki rassi, the rope of love. Radharani took the garland of flowers and tied Radharani bind Krishna and Damodar with the love, the ropes of love. The rope with which Yashoda Rani bind Damodar, little baby Damodar, Krishna want to get out of that rope. But the rope with which Radharani binded Krishna never wants to leave. And nobody can open that rope and untied that rope. Only the one who has tied it can open it. There are so many beautiful pastimes. The katha has just begun. And the time flies. Time flies. So Maharaj. So people are asking about the result from Maharajji. And tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we are not going to have a class. So on Monday, the results may be disclosed. So the teachers are checking the papers. Everyone is asking for the result instantly. So Maharaj is asking, you prepare some good dishes for your deities, for Shri Ram. You can make puri, halwa, and laddu for Shri Ram. Try to make something different and good for your deities. Puri, pakoras, and laddu, and you can offer it to your deities. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol. Vat Pranam.